Nepal is poor, and these village people are also poor. And you came here and helped them. They can't have anything to give you. They only have a lot of love to you. They wish to God always, yeah? These teachers, students, and the parents of the students will be happy if Mark made the school good school for them.
Hi, my name is Mark Panoli. This is my friend Mike and I on our first trek into the Himalayan mountains. It's 1997 and we're in Nepal at the base of the 10th highest mountain in the world. That first trek marked the start of a deep connection with the Himalayan region, which has kept me going back for almost 20 years. Nepal is a small country located between India and China and is home to 8 out of the 10 tallest mountains in the world, including Mount Everest. The Himalayas start in Pakistan and run the entire length of Nepal through India, China, and into Bhutan. I think the people of this region are pretty special. They're generous, welcoming, and incredibly friendly. I've always felt immensely privileged to have been accepted into their communities. Most of the people live in rural areas and depend on subsistence farming for their livelihoods. Although there is poverty, with around a quarter of the population living below the poverty line, there is an affluence that goes beyond material wealth. They have strong family and community bonds, and when I speak to them, they talk about the collective good. They say we a lot. But Nepal hasn't been without its problems. When I first arrived, the country was in its second year of a decade-long civil war. The conflict ended the lives of around 18,000 people. It also brought about democracy and the end of a 240-year-old monarchy. And life in the village can be tough. Subsistence farming is hard work, and daily life is labour-intensive, especially for children. Sometimes they don't go to school because they're needed around the home or are working in the fields on the family crops.
My school name is Sri Janakalan Prasamik Vidyalaya.
Providing a quality education, especially in public schools, can be a real challenge. Many schools are seriously underfunded and school attendance has been unequal across income and gender groups due to poverty. Parents are concerned about the future of their children, like parents anywhere in the world.
Most of the people living in the government school, there is very poor education, there is not good English, there is not good communication, and there is not good that much teacher. And private school, most of the big family and rich family, they are sending to the private school. Private school, there is everything available.
If I ever got asked for money, it was usually for a donation to help out the local school. Over the years, I felt uneasy about returning to the mountains time and time again as one of those affluent foreigners. I was thinking, is there some way I could help? In 2011, an opportunity presented itself. With the help of friends, I registered a charity and called it the Logdon Foundation, and we went to Nepal to help one school. The school really wanted to use computers for education. They felt it would give their students an edge.
We prepared this building, as well as in short period we made this computer lab, as well as this internet center. By this, there is bounds of happiness. There is lots of happy. I can't express in the word that.
I think this is good for the children.
The children and all the parents also.
Parents also. The community too. Good.
Over the last 5 years, we have worked with people in Nepal and around the world to develop strategies for help and cooperation. We have provided scholarships for children who struggled at school because of economic hardships. We've introduced volunteers to work beside local teachers and collaborate on teaching programs.
You have been amazing to let us in. We feel very, very honoured to be able to come here and you open your hearts and your doors and let us teach, and it's been the most incredible, incredible opportunity for all of us. We learnt so much.
We've run numerous community training classes and empowerment programs, and we've supported orphans through a child sponsorship program. We've also helped families to stay connected. All of us who have been involved in this work have developed a deep connection and love for Nepal. So we keep going back year after year to help communities access what they need to provide a good education for their children. In 2015 was a very difficult year for Nepal. It started in April and May with two of the most destructive earthquakes the country has suffered in 80 years. There were close to 9,000 deaths and entire villages were flattened, leaving around 3 million people homeless. 50,000 classrooms were either destroyed or damaged, putting the future aspirations of a generation of children at serious risk.
More than 90% schools infrastructure are totally collapsed. Most of the classrooms are damaged. Library facilities, computer facilities, and educational materials and furnitures are almost damaged. That is why it is very difficult for us to manage this situation. Children are in very difficult situation in their home also. They have no learning materials. They have no enough support from their family because their home is almost damaged. And at the same time, the schools buildings are also badly affected, and the environment is not the child friendly. And that is why the students are suffering.
Within days after the first earthquake, the Foundation and our supporters put out a call for help, raised money, and within 4 weeks I arrived in Nepal to meet with our local team to work out how we could help schools affected by the disaster.
It is totally collapsed. There is no danger now.
There's no danger because it's collapsed. You can't do classrooms in there.
There, from that place, the students come here.
From across on the other side of the hill? Yeah. It's a long way to walk.
They walk. Yeah. It takes more than 1.5 hour.
So, and walk 1.5 hours to get back, or?
Yeah, yeah.
So 3 hours.
3 hours daily.
That's a lot.
That's a lot in long walk. Every day they walk, and there is one stream. In the rainy season, there is danger of flood too. There were 7 school buildings. The 7 school buildings had 19 rooms. Now all the rooms are totally collapsed, and we have set up temporary learning center, and we are running the school there. We were able to build within 1 week because we used many people here, so that we were successful to build the classrooms in short time, I think. Children feel very sad without school, so that when school started, their children could study something, learn something, so that they were interested to volunteer here. They worked here freely. Most of the guardians worked here freely, without taking any money. It is our class 7. There are 82 students here. Because of lack of classroom and teachers, we are unable to break the section. So we have kept all 82 students in one classroom. Here in this BDC there are 12 schools. All schools are completely collapsed. More than 1,600 houses are here in Soipani BDC, and 42 people died because of the earthquake, and many students have been orphaned. But this village, this BDC, and these schools have been in the shadow. So I request you to give more emphasis in this BDC.
The house with no roof down there.
Yeah.
That's the primary school.
So that's finished.
Yeah, it's for these people around here.
So where are the kids going now? Namaste, namaste. When you came back to the school and saw the school for the first time, how did you feel? How are you?
And when I saw the condition of this school, it was I felt very nervous, and for the students, especially for the students, and how to teach and where to put them. And first of all, we have to make temporary school building, and then we have to start. I felt, and army also was here for help, and army made the tent, and just not started yet, but slowly we are going to start school. Course is not started well yet.
Your house finish?
Yes. How is feeling? Cost like
Just first time I living in tin roofs, tin house. So that right.
And did you find it difficult to study?
Yeah.
When I am sitting in a classroom, I feel nervous in my classroom.
Is it difficult for you to learn?
Yeah.
How difficult?
Because this one is coming and this all is coming.
Your house
Is
destroyed?
Yeah.
So where are you living?
My father making a small house and we are sitting there.
And what is the house made of?
They are silver of,
So tin.
yeah, tin.
Houses are like fully destroyed and the rest of them are cracked like this. Come back here. Eleven people, family member, and the old woman was injured. We provide this household one set of cooking plates, rice, and blanket, and mosquito net. Yeah. She is the one who got injured during our stay.
How is she?
Ama, अहिले हजुरलाई कस्तो छ? She could not move her body. It's someone to, if she wants to go to toilet or if she wants to eat something, and someone has to help her. In the forehead as well. In this house, 11 family members live here.
So all their house has been destroyed?
Yeah.
So this is their home until they rebuild?
Yeah, this is like temporary household, house they make it until they make the permanent one.
I felt honoured that I had the opportunity to oversee the delivery of Logdon's assistance program to all the schools we visited. Water filtration systems were installed to protect the health of children and their families. Bags, books and pens were handed out to students, and stationery, furniture and whiteboards were given to schools. Tin roofing and metal trusses were delivered and installed to begin the process of rebuilding schools. Okay, and the poles. We said goodbye and went on our way.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. Pleasure.
Very.
I'm very happy to be here. Thank you very much. Kushi lagyo. Yeah. But this community made a lasting impression on me. After the end of the Civil War in 2006, there were 8 years of political debate over the drafting of the country's first constitution. The earthquake helped to consolidate support from most of the political parties. So not long after I arrived, Nepal's first constitution was promulgated. Despite opposition from some groups, for most it was a time of great celebration. But it was also the start of a new phase of social disharmony.
along the border with Nepal, a month-long agitation by the Madhesi or plains population over Nepal's new constitution has crippled normal routine.
Those leading the agitation in Nepal's Biratnagar town, just 10 kilometers from the border, say they have enforced an economic blockade this week to cripple supplies to Kathmandu. They say the new constitution denies people who share ethnic ties with India equal representation in parliament, among other things.
Most of Nepal's supplies come from India through the border crossings. India has been blamed by some for fueling the blockade given their political alignment with the ethnic Mahadeshis and their lack of commitment to pushing through supplies. Fuel, essential goods and materials necessary for the reconstruction efforts were cut and the country was crippled. The blockade became more economically damaging than the earthquake. This was a devastating situation for a country which has one of the lowest GDPs in the world and is trying to rebuild after a disaster.
Teaching and learning at the school looks like a big struggle. How can the children learn in those classrooms? What difficulties are they facing?
अब स्टुडेन्टहरुलाई पहिलो कुरो त हाम्रो यो जुन भूकम्प पश्चात जुन विद्यालयको अवस्था यस्तो छ उनीहरुलाई चाहिँ यही दुःख हो सबभन्दा विद्यालयमा आउँदा बस्ने ठाउँ छैन पानी आयो भने सबै कक्षामा पानी हुन्छ घामले पोल्छ त्यस्तै गरेर मैले हैन भने आर्थिक क्षेत्रमा अति पिछडिएको ठाउँ हो है अब सदरमुकामबाट हेर्ने हो भने पनि अब गाविसकै हकमा हेर्ने हो भने पनि यो क्षेत्र भनेको गाविसको पनि दुर्गम हो फेरि सदरमुकामबाट पनि दुर्गम अब अहिलेको हाम्रो अस्थायी टहरा त्यस्तै गरेर विनाश भएको शैक्षिक सामग्री यस्ता कुराहरुले यसको हामीले अरु थप नगर्ने हो भने त विद्यार्थीको भविष्य सहज होला जस्तो लाग्दैन
Yes, student, today we are going to discuss about an earth cube. Because of that, second of earth that is called earth cube. The sound is come like that. All children are go outside. That is why because of they are afraid. Earth cube is happening. You know that is why all children are afraid anytime. Their mind is not focused at all the teaching, learning subject because every time they think about it, RQ. Every what happened? When they can listen to the sound of the tractors on the sky, thunder, they think, RQ is happening. Mommy, daddy, like this. They are crying and they go outside because their psychology is going to be zigzag due to that RQ. We are homeless, we are schoolless, we are uniformless also somehow we manage that. Looking all of you, your clothes are going to be tear, some of you lost your clothes, that is why you, some of you are wearing red dress, some of you are wearing blue dress. We realize that is why we give that chances also in the school. Really, when the sound is coming from like this, they are going to be crying because of they argue. But now we can see they are very happy. They are very excited. What happened? Maybe they also guessed that our school going to be built new one by you. That is why it happened. Maybe I think that.
It must be difficult for her children. And she must see how difficult it is. Can she talk about the difficulty the children are facing now? Not to speak as chairperson, to speak as a mother.
अब मानौँ न मेरो जति पनि मेरो कुरा मात्रै नभइकन सबैको बच्चा त मेरै जस्तो हो नि हैन र स्कुल आउनुपर्छ अब यहाँ यस्तो अखड बखड छ ढुङ्गा पहाड हिँड्न पनि कति समस्या छ है अनि हाम्रो नानीहरूले पढ्दाखेरि अब पानी आउँछ माथिबाट आवाज आउँछ कान सुन्नै त्यो पढेको पनि प्रष्ट बुझ्न सके छैन पानी आएको बेलामा हैन यो तल छ नि त भवनै तल छ अब अलिकति बस्ने अलिकति छारी मात्रै हो नि त हैन त्यो सबै सम्झेर भन्दिनँ है त अनि फेरि अर्को कुरा अब घाम लागेको बेलामा माथिको जस्तो तात्तिन्छ हाम्रो बुढाहरूले ल्याएको समस्या है अनि पानी आए पछाडि बस्ने ठाउँमा पनि तल भलाएर नानीहरू त्यो बिजोग छ नि रातभरि पानी आयो स्कुलमा आएर उनीहरू टेक्ने ठाउँमा त हिलो धुलो हुन्छ नि हिलो हुन्छ पानी आला हिलो हुन्छ र घाम लाला धुलो हुन्छ हाम्रो नानीलाई अचम्मै समस्या छ मेरो मात्रै नभइकन सबै बुढाहरूलाई म एउटा आमाको नाताले बोले है
She's saying that to talk like mother, only her children are not her children. All the villagers' children are like her children, yeah? This is the boy who helped me to visit this village. तपाईले के सोच्नु भएको छ आफ्नो परिवारको लागि?
सञ्चारम
के भन्नुभयो?
सञ्चारम होस् सबैजना सञ्चारम होस् मेरो जान्छ तरी भगवान राख्छे
यहाँबाट बजेको हो आउँछ तलाई बाबालाई देखेर नाति नातिनालाई देखेर दुखी हुनुहुन्छ
दुख लाग्छ दुख लाग्छ नाति आफ्नो घरको जान परिवार हो दुख लाग्छ
एनिमल प्लानेटमा लाउनु यस्तो देखेर
त्यहाँ लाउनु न टिभी लाँदा हुन्छ
out into the ocean to feed on fish and crustaceans.
नमस्ते तपाईको नाम के हो?
मेरो नाम मार्क हो।
मार्क
भुइँचालो जाँदाखेरि घर यस्तो यस्तो भयो होला नि हल्ले होला नि त्यति बेला तिमीले के सोच्यौ रे?
त्यति भुइँचालो जाँदाखेरि एकदम डर लागिरहेको थियो
कि तिमी अहिले पनि भूकम्पले डराइरहेको छ भूकम्प आउँछ भनेर?
छैन
No, he's not afraid now.
Nearby but in 1976 they were
तिमी अहिले खुसी छौ माथि स्कुलमा?
रेसिडेन्ट छैन त्यस्तोमा बसेर पढ्नु पर्छ डिस्टर्ब हुन्छ माइग्रेटरी बर्ड्स देयर समर इज अ प्लेजेन्ट टाइम
Can he chase that chicken away? What was the feeling after when the earthquake happened?
अब ला के भयो अब के हुन्छ होला अब भन्ने भयो अनि हेर्दै घरहरू ढल्यो है अब आज मान्छे मर्ने दिन हामी मर्ने दिन रहेछ के रे भन्ने भयो कि बच्चा बच्ची कता छ अब मसँग एउटा पनि थिएन कता छ के गरे होला के भयो होला भन्ने मात्रै सोचेँ मैले राम्रो भइदियो हुन्थ्यो भगवान् भनेर भने भाइ हजुर खाना खाऊ लाउनुहोस् त बाबु आइज नि छिटो खानाहरू यदि यो शनिबार नपरेको भए यहाँको बुढाहरू कति मर्थ्यो होला अब यो स्कुल भत्कियो अब भन्ने सोचेँ मैले त्यो त अब नर्मली त यसै भइहाल्यो अनि अब नर्मली त यसै भइहाल्यो अनि अब यो स्कुल कसरी सम्भव होला पहिलाको जस्तो अवस्थामा ल्याउन भन्ने चाहिँ लाग्छ अनि स्कुल जति सक्दा राम्रो भवन छिटो अब सौहार्द र वातावरण के अब बच्चाहरू पढ्न सक्ने हैन छिटो हुन पाए अब राम्रो हुन्थ्यो चाहिँ लाग्छ अब स्कुल कसरी बनिन्छ कसले बनाइदिन्छ होला बनाइदिन्न सरकारले त अब यहाँभन्दा अगाडि त यस्तो बाढी पीडितहरू भइरहन्थ्यो नि त त्यस्तोलाई त राम्रो हेर्न सक्थेन नि त नेपाल सरकारले अनि अब अहिले हाम्रो स्कुल राम्रो कसले बनिन्न होला भन्ने चाहिँ लाग्छ
र गाउँको अवस्था हेर्दाखेरि गाउँलेहरू अभिभावकहरू प्राय गरेर सबै अति सीमान्तकृत बराम समुदाय दलित को बाहुल्यता भएको बसोबास रहे र सामाजिक आर्थिक शैक्षिक क्षेत्रमै निकै पछाडि त्यस्तो अवस्थाको विद्यार्थीहरू यहाँ थियो सँगसँगै विद्यालय पनि भत्कियो विद्यालयको शैक्षिक सामग्रीहरू भौतिक सामग्रीहरू सबै नष्ट भए त्यस्तै गरेर विद्यार्थीहरूको कसैको पोसाकहरू पुरियो झोला पुरियो किताब पुरियो र पहिलाको तुलनामा निकै असहज अवस्था भइरहेको छ
तपाईं खुसी हुनुहुन्छ यो गाउँमा बसेर यो गाउँको लाइफ
एस आई एम ह्याप्पी
गाउँमै बस्न चाहनुहुन्छ गाउँमै गर्न
गाउँमै बस्न चाहन्छु
Yeah, she is happy. She want to sit in plates all her life.
खाली सागबारी त्यही साग खाएर बस मकै दिनमा म त क्यार
आउँछ बहिनी हजुर तपाईँ यो गाउँमा वर्ष पहिलाबाट बसेर आउनुभएको छ नि हैन त्यो तपाईको जमानादेखि यो गाउँमा के चेन्ज के कुराहरू बदलिएको छ के तपाईले भन्न सक्नुहुन्छ
खै म त बुढा पाएको खै के बदल्यो के थाहा त
She's saying that I'm old. What changed? What? No, I know.
के थाहा के थाहा मलाई अब स्कुल बेला कस्तो थियो अहिले कस्तो भएको छ कटु स्याउलाले छाएर राखे स्कुल एउटा मास्टरले कटु स्याउला पाती काटेर बारेर गरे चालपा मैले अहिले यस्तो छ
She's saying that when her time to study only one teacher in school and it is not building it has not teen it is not temporary learning in class like this also it is by making like a home of grass saying changed
राम्रो भएको थियो भुइँचालोले लग्यो
and she's saying that after is old school is being changed but also school changed and earthquake taken it make it bad
लगे भुइँचालोले त्यही हो
all take school is taken by earthquakes her feeling is this तपाईहरुबाट एउटा स्टोरी फिल्म जस्तै तर रियालिटी स्टोरी के उहाँको चाहना त्यही छ रियालिटी स्टोरी भएर
Why do you want to choose this school? To make a building or to help us?
When I met the community, I felt very good about the people here, and I feel this place is special and that this school needed more help.
We are very happy for you because this village is very poor, live in very poor person. Different kinds of caste. Yes.
Yeah.
So the language is weak. They have no money. They are hard worker, but they poor.
हामीले त अब होइन अब हामीले के भोलि किन दिन सक्छौँ र होइन राष्ट्रै गरिब छ जन्दै गरिब छ होइन जन्दै गरिब छ यो गरिबलाई होइन त्यो एउटा सहयोग सुझाव दिनु त्यो गरिदिनु गर्नु होइन त्यो आशा छौँ भोलि त्यो गरेमा हामी त के दिन सक्छौँ र एउटा मायाको चिन्नु एउटा सौगात भनेको हामी एउटा एकछिन टाइम सिधो दिनु हामी त्यो त्यति खेर सौगात भनेको हामी एउटा हामी के न के दिन सकिन्छ मलाई र त होइन एउटा मायाको चिनो भनेको हामी त्यो सौगात भनेको एउटा हामी फुलमाला हामी के दिन सक्छ एउटा मायाको चिनो भनेको एउटा सिँदो हामी त्यतिखेर त्यो गर्न हामी त्यो खुसीको रूपले हामी त्यसरी गर्नु हामी स्वागत छौँ हामी सहयोग हामी त्यो गर्न सक्छौँ अरू त
He's saying that he has a good thinking, yeah. He's saying that village gift is love for you for a long time. यो मोमेन्टको यो क्रममा तपाईलाई केही छ उहाँलाई भन्न केही सहयोग चाहिएको छ उहाँबाट केही उहाँलाई आफ्नो कुराहरू भन्न मनबाटै भन्न स्कुलको लागि आफ्नो लागि केही छ भने भन्नु रे
अब आफ्नो लागि त के भन्ने हैन सबैको यस्तै छ अवस्था एकदम नाजुक हैन आफूलाई मात्रै यस्तो चाहियो उस्तो चाहियो भन्ने कुरा त भएन अनि स्कुलको लागि चाहिँ अब भवन बनाइदिएपछि अब ठीक त्यही हो अब एकदम हिजो भन्नुभएको थियो नि त
तपाईले के उनीहरूले राम्रो स्कुल ठुलो स्कुल बनाइदियो होस् भन्ने भन्छ
हो ठुलो स्कुल बनाइदियो घर पनि बनाइदियो राम्रो बनाइदियोस् स्कुल
that if people make the home big home and make the if possible she want to make her home also to make family safe she want this
okay I think I'm finished Dhanyabad thank you
Dhanyabad
To see the progress made in a lifetime, only to be destroyed in an instant, must be a heavy burden for her. The appeal for help is heart-wrenching, and I want to help them build a new school.
No help. This is not a help.
And दिनु सके हैन के
She's saying, nothing is this. She's saying that.
त्यस्तो के हेल्प हो र
Up to now, she can't give anything for you.
Well, she's given me very delicious food.
तपाईँले एकदमै मिठो र राम्रो खाना दिनुभएको छ
त्यस्तो राम्रो मिठो हैन
She's saying that it is not good, not beautiful, not better.
Very mitucha. Very mitucha.
हो
Dhanyabad. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.